Hi guys, it's Shami. So today we are going to make pocket letters in real time. So I have to make a pocket letter for a friend of mine, and you guys will see that collaboration coming up later. But I wanted to do it in real time because a subscriber had requested it. She's having lots of problems figuring out how to make a pocket letter. She's really overwhelmed with all these rules, so I'm going to show you a very simple one, and I am going to do it in real time, so this will be a long video just to prepare you. So what I have here is two pieces of scrapbooking paper. I got them from Hobby Lobby. I just made sure that they kind of coordinate together, and then I got a bunch of stickers. Now the theme of this pocket letter is going to be Christian or religious. Okay, so I got some like religious stickers and that kind of thing, but you could definitely do this with any type of theme that you wanted. Like if you like butterflies or owls or anything like that, you could definitely do that. And they have so many wonderful stickers. And this I'm not going to do a lot of my mixed media stuff on. I am going to kind of leave it pretty basic, just so it's easy to follow. And it's great. You can make it this way, and then the next time you can add a little bit of paint. So what I'm doing first is I'm cutting down my scrapbooking paper. So I just went to 2.5 inches. That's how wide they'll be. And then length will be 3.5. Okay, so I'm just going to cut them down. And I'm just making 2 strips on each page because I need 9 cards total. So we're just going to kind of cut this down a little bit. And I love pocket letters. They're so much fun to make, and they make such a wonderful gift for people, for your crafty friends out there. And they're really not that hard. I mean, I know that the person that came up with them, she had kind of a whole layout of what kind of cards you make and what you put in the pockets, and that's great, and you could totally do that. But I'm not the follow the rules kind of girl, so I always alter things a little bit. So now I'm going to cut them down to 3.5, and I'm just going to make sure this is nice and snug until I get 9 cards, okay? And this way they'll fit nicely in my pocket, okay? Oops. Oh, there's one. As I said, and it's just like they're only limited to your imagination. I mean, seriously, you can make so many wonderful, beautiful pocket letters and all sorts of themes. And I've even seen people make like the smaller pocket letters. Oops. This little cutter is sticking here. Okay, I might have to, oops. It's not cutting that well. Alrighty. We're going to work through it here. Well, if I put it the right way, that would probably help. It looks like this has a way that the razor wants to go. It's not like my other one. So there we go. Much easier. So I'm just going to cut it down until I have about 9 cards. Stick that back in there. Okay. And I like to kind of interchange them. So we're going to make a few of these, a few of those, that kind of thing. And I picked this paper because I love roses, and I was just in love with this beautiful pink paper and pink theme, so I think that's what I'm going to do. So it'll be fun. Alrighty. And I love showing you guys stuff in real time too, so I know it can be a little bit intimidating when you're first getting into mixed media. You know, it's kind of hard. So it's nice, you know, when you can see how things are done in real time. Yeah. So, and I'm trying to do a good mix of long and short videos. So hopefully you guys are enjoying them. I got a lot of comments saying that you wanted long videos, full length, showing the whole process, so hopefully that is working for you guys still. This is fun. Okay. Alrighty, just kind of stick that there. And how many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 6. Okay, we have enough to work with here. Okay. Alright, and I have those little scraps. Alrighty. So this is what you'll need is these sleeves, and it's 9 pockets. That's how you make a pocket letter. And this is what they look like. I get mine at the dollar store, super cheap. And what we're going to do is we're going to decorate the cards, okay? But before I do that, since my paper shaver had a little bit of, my paper cutter had a little bit of trouble, I'm just going to kind of trim these up a little bit. And I don't mind the white showing, but I'll probably ink them up too, just to cover it up a little bit. I was just not cutting them the right way, so. Some paper's just like that, it has that edge on it. Okay. Alrighty, so I'm just going to kind of plan out which cards I'm going to use. So I like that with the roses. Okay, so we'll do that pink in the center. I love that. Okay, so now I'm going to grab my stickers. And what to use. So I went to Hobby Lobby and I found some things that I thought would be really cool. So we're going to use these Faith, Hope, Love, Mercy. And they also had some too that have Dream, Live, Love, Hope, that kind of thing. And I have some butterflies and some hearts, but I may or may not use this. So I'm just going to kind of see how it goes here. Cool. And I think that I want to use some washi tape. So I have some washi tape here that is sent to me in Happy Mail. So I love this butterfly one. So I thought that might look really cool on a couple of them. If you didn't have washi tape, you could just get another piece of scrapbooking paper and that would work too. So never limit yourself. Okay. But I kind of just like that there. Okay, so I'm just going to take, just to make sure it sticks a little bit, I'm going to take my glue stick. Oops. Alright, and we're going to add some of this washi tape right in the center. Okay. Just like that. Okay, I should have my scissors here. Okay, there we go. Better. Alrighty, so we'll do that one there. And then I'll kind of decide like what else I'm going to add. Okay, but I definitely want to use just these for sure. Okay. And I'm going to bring it in just a little bit more here. So maybe we'll put Faith there. And I'm going to see how many words I have. And I am going to kind of put them in separate places too. Peace. And if you wanted to, you could even print them on your computer and that would work great too. Like you don't have to go make a special trip, you know, to get supplies. I'm sure that you guys have tons of supplies in your stash. So the other ones that I'm talking about, you just take that, like you just cut one of them apart and that's what you use as your pocket letter. Isn't that cool? So that's really awesome. So we have peace, faith, and praise. And let's do hope. then we'll put Hope right on top of the butterfly little thing there. And as I said, this is going to be very basic because I just want to show you that you don't need to do fancy. You can just do, you know, a few things and really make a beautiful pocket letter. Ready? So we'll do love, mercy, and I'm just putting them in different places, and I will embellish them further, but I just want to kind of start with the grace. Oh, doesn't that go pretty with that gorgeous little, that's so pretty. Okay, so the next ones are, I think I want to repeat. So hope, grace, faith, peace, mercy. Okay, so that's what we're going to use, because I don't want to repeat, as I said. Alright. Okay, so now we can add, let's add a couple of these gorgeous gold hearts. Okay, I like that one there. And I tend to add kind of my main focal points first, and then I will add embellishments, if that makes sense. Okay. And I kind of really love these hearts, so I think maybe we'll stick with those for the most part. Some different ones here. But we might add a few more things. Maybe we'll put this one here. And I tend to do things in 3. So we have 3 hearts there, which I love. And let's give it a little bit more interest, right? So, and that's a good thing about stickers, is these you can remove, you know, if you find something that you don't like or you want to change it around, you can. So we'll do the crosses, praise, we'll do down here. And I love these gorgeous crosses. Let's see. And let's do that one up there. And let's do a third one. Maybe down here. With mercy. Okay, and I can change them around if I need to. Okay, and then on here it looks like there were a couple of like crosses and hearts, so maybe heart. I like these hearts. Aren't those pretty? So let's do a heart there maybe. But I don't like it with just one, so let's do 2 hearts. Maybe do 3. Alrighty. Oh, there we go. Stickers give me problems. Okay, just like that. So that's the way that one looks. Okay, so we need something for this one and this one. Okay, so let's see here. And I really love these gorgeous butterflies, but I don't know if they'll go. I kind of do like them. So I am going to use one of these butterflies. And when I really love supplies, I have problems hoarding it. So, so I love these butterflies. So this is an act of great love that I'm doing right now. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh, those are so gorgeous. I love that. Okay. And maybe we'll just do 2 small ones here. So let's do one there. And they're so glittery and pretty. And then maybe one down here. Okay. Alright, so that's what we have so far. And then I think for these, let's see if I can find, love, create, inspire, dream, live. Let's maybe we can do inspire or live and laugh. Those are good biblical principles. Laugh. We'll do laugh over here. And then we'll do, maybe inspire is a good one. No, because we are called to inspire others. So for sure I think that'll go. But I love that, and that kind of brings them all together. Okay, so that's what I have so far. As you can see, I love the way it looks so far. So now I am going to kind of add some more things to kind of just zhuzh it up. So I'm going to go search my stash, but I definitely want to use this trim on one of them. Yeah, so I'm going to go search and find like little ribbons and stuff that I can add just to make them pop even more. So okay guys, so I found a few more things. I'm going to bring you in nice and close, and we're going to work on these one at a time. Okay, and I just have my glue stick, which, what did I just do with it? Well, right here, right in front of my face. So I found this, again, was sent to me in Happy Mail. They sealed the package with it, whoever sent it to me, so I'm going to add that at the bottom. And as I said, I love to save little scraps of washi tape. There's so many things that you can do with them and add them to so many projects, so those are fun. I'm going to take it and just kind of smooth it out there, and I will let that dry for a second, and then I will trim it. Okay, so for this one, I thought we'd add some of this trim, and I got this trim from the dollar store. I hardly ever see it, and I was so lucky to find it. So, and it's so hard because I want to add like layers of papers and all this other stuff and lace, but I just want to keep it simple for the person that asked me for this tutorial, because yeah, you don't need to do it. It's kind of whatever your heart wants to add. But see, and then we're going to just call that done, and it's very simple. And if you don't have those kind of jewels, then you probably have regular jewels, you know, that you get at the dollar store too. Okay, and then this one we can just add, let me straighten this out. Hopefully I can get this out without tearing the paper. Some nice glitter action going on there. Okay, and I'm just going to kind of stick that down a little bit, and we're going to add the glue stick right here at the bottom. And then I just cut up strips of both pieces of paper, and that's a good way too. It kind of reinforces the design, and you can just add a little something. So that's fun too. That's a fun little trick, and I'm going to try to make this as straight as I can. Just like that. So. And again, we'll let that dry just for a few minutes, but that looks awesome. Before we give it a trim, looks good. This one, I think I'm going to add some more of that washi tape, and again, I got this from Happy Mail. But it goes together. So it's amazing the things that you can reuse and repurpose to use in your art. So we'll just take that, and I want it right there on the edge there, just like that. And I'm not using any fancy glue. I just have my tacky glue and just, yeah, a few embellishments that you probably already have hanging around. Just going to trim that off. There's a little bit of a, I got some residue on there. Oops. Oh my. Well, I just kind of tore that. It's okay. We'll figure it out here. That's what glue's for, right? So we'll take it and just press it down. There you go. Just like that. So that's the way that one looks, which I love. Okay. Alrighty. And this one, I think that I'm going to pull up these little heart stickers. And maybe the best thing would just be to, oops. To layer it first with your papers, but I didn't know how much I wanted to add. But it's okay, I mean, if it comes up a little bit, because I'm going to cover that up anyway. So we can stick that right down there. And again, no one will be none the wiser. Okay, so I'm going to take that and then I'll just reattach the hearts, but I just thought that that would add a lot of texture. Okay, and then we'll just add that right down here. And it just kind of pops those hearts up a little bit too, which is nice. Oops, so we ripped off a little bit of paper. Yeah. So for the hearts, I should have definitely done that first, but I don't mind. Just like that. Okay, just like that. So that's how that one looks. Very pretty. And it's kind of cool that the paper's behind it. And then we're going to take it and we're going to give it a trim. Okay. So that's the way that that looks. Just like that. And let's trim this one too. And I am just itching to use some gold trim, so, and this is the way this one looks. So that's so pretty with the hearts and the love, isn't it? Okay, and then maybe this one I will add the gold trim to. Maybe we'll put that right on the bottom there. I like that. That's what we'll do. So just take some tacky glue and just line that up on the side. Now I am going to ink the edges of this with brown, just to give it just a little bit of texture, but as I said, you don't even have to do that. Isn't that pretty? So all we're using is just scraps of paper and a little bit of trim that you probably already have in your stash, okay? So let's take this and trim this up. So that one is the Mercy one. Isn't that pretty? Okay. And then we just have a couple more over here that I want to embellish also. So what I have here is I have some rickrack that I got. This was on sale at Hobby Lobby. So I don't know which one is going to go. I'm going to do that. Do I like that? I don't know if I like that. I don't think I like that. No, actually, well, that's kind of cool. So yeah, how about I put, there's a thinner pink one. Let's try that one. I think that would be better. Oh yeah, I like that better right now, just looking at it. So we're going to leave that one alone. Yeah, and let's put this here. We'll do two. Or maybe just one. Like I said, I want to keep this simple for you. So maybe this way. Okay. So let's go here and just add. And I find a lot of this rickrack at the thrift store. So just kind of go out and see what you can find. Okay. Oops. I need a little bit more glue, don't I? think that this glue is almost is at the breaking point here. It's almost at the end game. Okay, there we go, just like that. So that's really pretty, just like that. Alrighty. Okay, and actually I kind of like this one the way it is, so I think I'm going to leave that alone. This one I think needs something else. So let me see here. I was gifted these lovely little jewels from Malone, so I wonder if these will. I don't think that they're in the color scheme that I need, which I love the purple and the green. Those are so pretty. Let's see. Oh, maybe I can just do some of that gold trim. Oh yeah. I just think it needs to have some dimension. And when I'm creating something, that's really important to me too, that it's not just flat. I really like, even in my cards, I like it to have some type of dimension, so that's just kind of my own little thing. So I'm going to decide on this, maybe up here. Yeah, we'll put it up there. We'll keep it simple. But maybe I should layer some of this paper on top. Oh, I like that. Okay, that's what we'll do. Actually, we haven't done any lengthwise. Maybe we'll do some length. Yeah, so I'll just put it lengthwise like that. Actually, I'll just use my glue stick here. Make my life a little simpler. Very good. Alrighty. Just like that. Okay. And then we will add our trim. Oops. Give me just a little bit here. Let's see. I'm going to grab my skewer here. I think it's just clogged. Okay. Oops. There we go. Yep. I could fill some glue in there. I was like, what's going on here? Just gonna use my fingers. I always like to use my fingers, sorry. For you people that don't use your fingers, you're like, what are you doing to me? Don't use your fingers. But I do. Okay, just like that. So that's really pretty, actually. I like that a lot. So hopefully it'll be on the card, though. Should probably scooch it over a little bit because I am going to trim that off, so prettier. Okay, that should be perfect, just like that. Okay, so I think that we're good. I think I like the way that all of these are decorated. This one, I think that I will add, just because it needs some color, I think we're going to add a few of these gold jewels. Again, I'm just going to use dot glue. That's more than a dot. So we'll just take a little bit away. Oops. Kind of like that it's a little rough. That adds something to it. Let's see, where's my other little piece? We'll just have to cut off another piece. Yeah, so see, that one was a little bit flat for me, so that looks better to me. Okay. And you can just keep going crazy if you want, but I'm going to stop here because, as I said, I want to keep it simple. For the person that wanted to know how to make a simple pocket letter instead of, yeah, there we go. So isn't that pretty? Okay, so that's great, and then let's trim this one off. And if you didn't have a paper cutter, you could just take your ruler and measure out the dimensions of your cards. That's it. And just cut them out with scissors, and that would work too. So don't like be intimidated if you don't have all the latest supplies that everyone's using. Just find a way to accommodate it and figure it out, because you can totally do that. You're totally creative. Okay, so I think that that is all of my cards. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So I'm just gonna let these dry for a few minutes, and then I will be right back, and we'll ink the edges, and then we'll stick them in here, and then I will show you how I like to decorate the sleeve with just washi tape. So I'm gonna find some washi tape, or you don't even need washi tape. You could really just do a strip, and actually, let's just do that. So, and that would go perfectly with the thing, and then I can just punch out the holes. Yeah, so I'll show you how to do that. Actually, this is really cool, but the problem is that it's not even, and I know that it's not even, so that will probably drive me a little nuts. So I'll cut out another strip, or I'll use washi tape. I don't know yet, but we're gonna let this dry and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so now I am just going to ink the edges of these, just because I want to finish them out a little bit. Finish them off, I mean. But I just love the way they turned out. So nice. So I'm just going around with my ink pad very, very gently and just inking the edges of all of these. So I hope that I inspired you guys, and then we're gonna fill her up with lots of good stuff, and she'll be ready to go off, and you learned how to make a super, super simple pocket letter. Now the next one that I do will be more mixed media style, which is how I like to really make my pocket letters, but I just wanted to show you that if you did not feel so inclined to do it that way, then you could most certainly do it another way. So, and I got these arranged the way I wanted, and of course I just messed them up. And all right. So fun. Okay. So those are all inked up, so let's put them in their sleeves now. And then we'll stuff goodies in them. So just kind of take this one, I have to trim that one off just a little bit. Just a bit. There we go. Oops. Alrighty. This one also, and then let's put this one in here, like so. But this was really fun. Thank you guys for joining me for a really fun project. Yeah, and it just has words of worship, which is nice. But you could do positive words too, like that pretty stamp set that I showed you. That'd be great. Also, it's in there, and this one in here. Okay. Alrighty, and then we are going to stuff some goodies in there. So I have these heart stickers, so we'll put those here, and I'll kind of turn it over maybe so you can see. Oops, and look, I have the paper, how much the paper costs, badge me. But I'll change that later. And then I have some jewels here, so I'm going to put those right next to there, where the cross is. And I think I got these at the thrift store. And then I have some of that bric-a-brac, so we'll put that right next. So the things that I kind of know are going to slip out, I put those in the middle, because if you put them at the top, then they'll just slip out. The crosses should be fine here. And then I got these fabulous little dots at the dollar store, so I'm going to include some of those in there. And I include kind of a range of different things. I just love to. There, and then I will make a letter, even though my friend already knows me very well, so I'll have to think of some clever way. And then we'll put some buttons in there. And those are some sequence leaves. Let's see, so I got all of them. Look at that. Perfect. Alrighty guys, and then let's put our washi tape on the edge here. Oops. Just like that. Okay, and then they're ready to go. You can hole punch them if you want. I will let the person do that part. And then what I like to do, just when I send them, and I'll show you really quick, is I just have this scrap piece of paper and I have these pinking shears. And I'm going to create a cuff. And I'm not going to really finish it off though. So what I do is I fold it like this and like that. Okay. And then I will put a cuff around it like that. Or so you can actually see the pretty pocket letter. Just like that. Okay. And then I will just do it like that. And then I will put a ribbon on top and it's all ready to go. So I will take good pictures so you guys can see everything, but I just want to give it nice and close so you can see. So this is how it looks, and I just love the way it turned out. Okay guys, so thank you so much for joining me for this long video. Hopefully this answered any questions that you had about pocket letters. I will put a link below if you want to know like what you're supposed to put in each pocket according to the creator of it. But as I said, I just kind of do whatever I like. But hopefully you just got an idea of what you can do with just a few stickers, a couple pieces of scrapbook paper, and you could just use one, and some washi tape, and just some things that you have in your stash. These are all, you know, little things that I have in my stash and things that I use in this project. Okay guys, so thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and if you know anyone that would enjoy this video, I would absolutely love it if you would share it with them. Thank you guys. Have a great day. Bye bye.